Benjamin Mendy acquitted, legal proceedings, sporting career. And what's next? Nicolas Pelletier. July 15, 2023, 12 p.m. Full screen. 5 months after being acquitted of most of the charges brought against him in an initial trial, French international footballer Benjamin Mendy has been found not guilty of rape and attempted rape by the Chester court in the United Kingdom on Friday. While further legal action remains possible in England, the likelihood is low. Here's an explanation. Completely cleared. After 2 years of being in the headlines for legal reasons, Benjamin Mendy, who was found not guilty of rape and attempted rape on Friday afternoon, can now resume his life. In January, shortly after the first trial, his lead counsel Eleanor Laws had discussed the player's future in the event of a not guilty verdict, saying, even if he is acquitted, his life is over, both in football and in the United Kingdom. He will never be able to shake off these accusations. Look at Ched Evans, referring to a Welsh player convicted of rape in 2012 before being acquitted in 2016. Returning to a completely normal life will be challenging. This trial has inevitably had a serious impact on him, his representatives commented. Finding a club, reaching the highest level, and returning to the world of football after 2 years away from the field will also be difficult, but not impossible at the age of 28. Mendy's contract with Manchester City, which signed him in 2017, expired at the end of June. No further recourse available after this decision. The verdict was unanimously reached by the 12 jurors selected at the Chester court. English law is clear on this point. Either you are acquitted or you are found guilty. In practice, an appeal is still possible, but it is very rare, according to an English lawyer. Appeals are typically made in cases of procedural errors or new evidence. Civil proceedings on the horizon? Now, the plaintiffs can turn to civil court. In a criminal case in England, the decision is made by a jury. In a civil case, like in France, the decision is made by professional judges. That's the first difference, explains Alain Christian Moncombe, a lawyer at the Paris and London Bar Associations, for RMC Sport. The second difference is the burden of proof. In criminal matters, the burden of proof is higher. In the Mendy case, they had to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he was guilty, the lawyer further explains. Now, in the event of a case in civil court, the burden of proof will be lower as the evidence must only be more likely than not. To win a civil case, the plaintiff needs to provide evidence that could reasonably suggest that. Since the burden of proof is lighter in civil court compared to criminal court, plaintiffs have a much better chance of winning a case seeking damages for the harm caused by rape. Mendy may also pursue the matter in civil court. Benjamin Mendy, who has been found not guilty, may also choose to bring the matter to civil court in order to seek reimbursement for certain expenses. The player's lawyers aim to demonstrate that the young women lied in order to harm the former Manchester City defender. Engaging in this kind of operation isn't of great interest, comments an English lawyer from the London Bar Association who has been following the case from the beginning. It is true that the procedure could be significant, cumbersome, and once again thrust the player into the English legal system. Benjamin Mendy must now focus on rebuilding his life. He has not played a football match since August 15, 2021.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.